Hey everyone, welcome back to Lights On Podcast. If you can see, we have a brand new setup. I've set up a podcast room. I bought some chairs from Kmart.
What's up, guys?
I set that one up by myself. Brian assisted with this one,
What's up,
but
guys?
I don't know if it was assisting.
Mate, I set the whole thing up. She's seen it, I was like, oh, this is crazy.
He couldn't even get the screw in.
No. Yeah, I struggle with that, It's because I'm a virgin, actually.
That
I reckon it's got like a mad history of like just my sexual history. Like, you know how like you do some things because maybe your mum or your dad was not in your life? That was the same.
Literally, I wouldn't even bring my mum and my dad and sex into the same equation.
Everything's connected, you know?
Everything is connected.
Yeah,
Thank
just
you.
like,
Someone's
except for
trying
the
to find
screw and the hole, they weren't connected at the time, but...
So, I wanted to ask, do you love this drink?
Yeah, I haven't tried it yet. Oh, taste test. Let's go. First time trying
You're
it.
a liar.
Oh my goodness.
I told him not to
It's gonna be
taste it.
sick.
I was like, I'm going to make you a special drink.
I haven't
Don't taste
tasted
it.
it. I haven't.
And then as soon as I walked out of the room, he fucking tasted it.
Nah, bro. Taste test. Let's go. Oh, wow. Damn. That's something.
No, but seriously.
Nah, it's not.
What is it?
Orange juice.
And?
Vodka. I wish it was vodka. Nah, orange juice. I don't know what the other thing is.
And pineapple juice.
Is it pineapple orange?
Do you know why I made it for you?
Because it reminds you of your favorite drink.
Because it's at the Centrepoint Tower.
Oh, isn't that?
Yeah.
That's cute.
So we were at the Centrepoint Tower and we got a free drink and they didn't have anything that I liked on there. And then so I decided to make my own, which is like half orange and half pineapple juice because it reminds me of the orange pine juices that they used to make. And probably still do, but I just don't buy it because I only drink 100% orange juice and 100% pineapple juice.
Yeah.
Nothing concentrated. So this is my drink that I'm going on about. It's so nice. It's very refreshing.
It's actually alright,
Imagine if you had some mint in it. It'd taste even better.
I don't like mint.
You don't like mint? Do you like coriander?
Yeah. Oh, I actually don't mind mint. No, some mint. Yeah. Like it's easy to mess up, so just stay away from it.
I hate coriander.
You hate coriander?
Yeah, I'm one of those people. But you know what? I did one of those DNA tests.
It all tastes the same, but...
No, I did one of those DNA tests though, and it said that I'm in the percentile of people that don't like coriander genetically.
Yeah, right.
And it also said that I'm in the top percentile of people who like to
Slave.
What are you saying that I get it, I come from an ancestor of slaves, why are you saying that on camera? I come from ancestors of slaves. Clearly, half of my family is white. And they came over here and then convicts. Convicts and slaves is the same thing.
You know what's funny? No matter what you say, the internet's the internet. Because I'm black, all the comments are going to be on my side.
Yeah, but I have 4% African in me. And they were slaves, bro. You come from Kenya, you were born in Kenya.
Hey, they're going to be after you, mate.
I don't really care.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you come from a rich Kenyan family,
Yeah, princes.
And princes and Nigerians and shit.
Just born to be healthy.
Yeah.
It just makes sense.
And then I come from a family of slaves and convicts.
Yeah.
And I'm the slave driver. It doesn't even make sense. Make that make sense.
You are a slave driver.
Literally, when have I ever made you pick cotton?
No, you
have I
hit
ever?
me. She hit me with a stick today.
Have I ever?
You
Yeah,
hit me with a
after
stick.
you hit me with a rock.
No, I missed. Shame.
You tried.
No, I
you
didn't.
instigated it.
I missed on purpose.
Mate, if you keep going,
I'm a nice person.
I've got some cotton
I'm
out
a nice
there.
person.
I'm gonna go and make you pick it. I don't care. You keep going like that. I'll get the whip out and you're going to be picking cotton all night.
I don't know.
And that can be our YouTube video.
I don't know if you got the arm strength for it.
No, I don't. My arms broke.
Oh, we went to...
No, we got into a fight today and look at what Brian did to me. He got angry at me.
She didn't make me a sandwich, I asked for a sandwich.
He abused me.
No, I asked you and you didn't make it.
Yeah, but you don't
That's what happens.
Don't put hands on me.
That's what happens.
Don't put hands on me.
Make me a sandwich.
Literally.
You made me a drink, but I appreciate it. See, if you did this earlier, but with the sandwich, you'd be sweet.
It's so funny because literally I was talking about this yesterday at work.
What?
About how I used to say that because I was slightly taller than my ex. And so like I'd get on my tippy toes. So I'd be like 3 inches taller than him, and I'd like push him around. And I'd be like, get in the kitchen and make me a fucking sandwich. And he used to hate it. Like, how
Poor guy.
demasculating is that?
Poor guy. Poor guy.
Cheers.
Cheers
It's like,
to happiness.
I'm already happy.
That's good. That's good. You know what I want to talk about? Relationship dynamics. Because we filmed 3 times and all those 3 videos have been corrupt. Yeah, relationship dynamics. The dating age. You brought this up. You're like, I want to talk about the dating market in this current day and age.
Yeah, that's right.
And I was like, yeah, I do too.
I just think
I do
that
too.
it's so backwards at the moment. Like, I think modern society has kind of has taken, what would even be the word? Like, it's not trend. What would the word be?
Oh, reversal.
No, they've taken how like the dating ways of like prior ages. So like 60 years ago.
Warped it.
And they've taken that and they have mutated it.
Who's they?
Just like society as a general. So it's like, when you really look at it, like back in the olden days, men were the providers because it was a necessity. Women were not allowed to work, so therefore they weren't allowed to provide. I'm not even talking about 60 years ago. Maybe I'm talking about like 100 years ago.
Yeah.
So it was like men had to be providers because that's just the way society ran itself. And so obviously you were going to try and get a wealthy match because that's the only way that a woman could become wealthy. If she was not born into wealth from her family, the only other way that she could become wealthy was to marry into wealth.
Interesting.
Really though, when you look at it, literally that's the only way.
Yeah, because you can't work.
You can't work.
So you have to be socially adept. I read a couple books about it by Robert Greene, and I think one of them was like the 48.
Are you sweet?
Yeah, I was just a bit cold, eh? One of them was the 48 Laws of Power, and for one of the chapters it explains that the necessity of the skill of being able to court. So like what women did back in the day, they were masters at it. They would weave themselves into social networks and be on the right people's good side because that was the only way for them to survive. Because if you weren't around those highly influential, wealthy people who could protect you from others, you're just going to get raped and killed, essentially.
And be poor.
Yeah, and be poor.
Yeah, life will be a lot harder.
Yeah, like literally life or death.
Yeah.
So the book also goes, another book, I think it's like Men from Venus, Women from Mars or some shit like that. I didn't read that, but I did hear that girls are more socially adept naturally than guys.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because it's a survival mechanism as well.
What do you mean?
Like guys can use their physical strength to survive. Girls would have to pair up with a guy who is capable to protect them.
Yeah, so they need to be able to...
And then, so I guess what you're linking it back to is back in the day that used to be a thing and you probably missed that side of...
No, that's not what I'm saying at all.
Okay.
So what I'm saying now is that I feel like modern day women have looked back in retrospect at that way of forming relationships and they've brought it into modern society and have put such a great, importance on it, when in this day and age it's not necessary. You know what I mean? So it's like, you look at like a lot of the girls on social media, it's like, oh, if he doesn't make 6 figures, if he's not driving a Bentley or, you know, a Rolls Royce, like I don't want him kind of thing. And it's just like, it doesn't even make sense now because you have the capacity to make as much as him or even, you know, surpass him in wealth. So it's like they're not the type of attributes that you should be looking towards. And I think that's why there's so many failed relationships, is because they're looking towards their partners for things that are unnecessary, like from back in the day.
Okay.
But back in the day as well, like especially between wealthy families, they always used to say it was a contract. It's just a contract.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't about love. And so I think that modern day women are emulating that. I mean, like, you don't want to date a bum, but like, fuck, if someone is working hard and has got their head screwed on and is only making $40,000 a year, but then they've got all these other really, really great personality traits that you align with, and the only one thing that is bringing them down is the fact that they only make $40,000 a year, like, you're going to pass on that person because they're not at the level of where you would like them to be, or are you going to jump in there and see that they're a hard worker, they've got their head screwed on, they've got goals, and you're going to assist them to rise up?
It's weird. There's a lot of nuances. That's the best way to describe it. I reckon those girls that are he has to be six figures or above. I feel like that's a minority because I've only seen that online. I
Yeah,
actually haven't
true.
encountered it in face to face, and I've not talked to. Maybe I talked to my mum. That's it. The only female in my life. She's
Well, then
my
what am I?
second. You're a man, bro. You're a man. Bro, the way you put that screw into that hole, I was like, what the fucking expert, bro.
I prefer the term shim.
Yeah, whatever they them, bro. Nah, out of all the girls I've talked to, none of them are like that, eh?
Yeah.
So I feel like it is just a minority that's portrayed online. In addition to that, I also feel like that type of guy that you just described has his head screwed on but not a lot of money. I think 90% or majority of the women will find that guy attractive anyway and be happy to pursue a relationship with him. Obviously, he can't be a bum not doing anything.
Yeah.
But even though he's in a shit situation, as long as he does have his head screwed on, he is funny, really nice, really kind to her, shows all those attributes, at the end of the day, he will be attractive to them. It's those, yeah, as I said, like maybe 5% of girls that are on social media who just happen to be really big or get onto these big shows, probably through OnlyFans, that are focused on that six figure.
I don't know if we're gonna, because we do have an American audience, but I think there'd be more so females inclined that way who are American.
Yeah, American as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I met a single Aussie girl, a single girl ever who's like that.
I feel like Australian girls are really pretty down to earth, to be honest with you,
Yeah,
in
true.
comparison to most of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't been to America, so I can't really speak on that. The other thing was with the back in the day. So like I haven't lived back in the day, so I can't really speak on what things were like back then, eh? So I don't know if things have changed, if they were the same, or if maybe
Things are definitely not the same, Brian.
yeah, I just don't know, eh?
Things are not even the same from like 10, 15 years ago when I first started dating. Like, things are completely different. Like, I remember, I don't know if it's, no, it is different because, like, I remember being like 17, 18, before dating apps, before social media, and I walk down the street and, like, a guy would just come up to me and start talking to me.
Yeah.
And would just be like, oh, like, can I get your number and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
that would happen all the time. Whereas now, like, fuck, I've been
Now
with...
you do that, she charges you, you go into jail
No,
for
that's
fucking...
literally not what's even going to
Nah,
happen.
bro, but that's what we as men, as a guy, that's what's in my mind, eh?
Yeah, I know, but it's so sad because, like, even I was with one of the boys and he saw this girl and he's like, oh my God, like, she's literally my type to a T. I was like, go up and speak to her and ask her for her IG or something like that. Like, that's not even a big deal. And he was too scared to. And I was like, what's wrong with you? And this guy's so confident.
Yeah.
And I was like, how do you expect to, like, what, you're just going to see someone online and then you'll start following them and then you'll, and then you DM them.
Yeah, mostly
So, like,
true,
I
yeah.
don't understand it. Like, are you literally terrified to go up to, like, approach a girl? Have you never approached a girl in the street?
I have, but I also do understand there's a fine line, eh? What's the word for it? It's not assault. It's like harassment.
That's not harassment. Say
Nah.
hi, introduce yourself, and be like, oh hi, like how you going? You know, I love your outfit. You don't even need to say anything about their physical appearance. Love your outfit. That looks color looks amazing on you. What are you up to today? Or I'm out. I don't know, just shopping. All right, sweet. Well, I don't know if this is too forward of me, but if you are single, I wouldn't mind getting to know you a little bit better. Could I have your number? Or could I follow you on IG?
That's the
Like literally,
perfect.
that is so like not.
It's not normal anymore.
Yeah, but that like
But it's
that's
also a
not
really good approach to do it. Yeah.
yeah, like as soon as you compliment them, you disarm them.
Yeah.
Like straight away, that's a bypass, and you come across as a really nice person and stuff. You've already like left a good taste in their mouth type of thing. So it's like literally
I
not
actually like that
hard.
a lot. Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't say it's not hard. So from experience, approaching a girl, there's a certain level of fear behind it. Always.
But don't you think if you did it more often, you'd get over it? Like, because like I mean,
That's what I did.
it's only in the
Yeah.
last 10 years when this has changed. Before that, that's how males had to get with females. So it's like this is a whole modern day issue that's occurred to men.
Yeah, yeah. It's because of social media. So like, humans are innately lazy. So if they don't have to do something, they won't. So
Yeah.
because social media exists and there is that fear aspect, it's a lot easier for guys to just follow and then DM than it is to actually talk to them
It's
face
not
to
because
face.
social media exists, it's partially because social media exists, but it's because of the free access to sex that men have now. And I don't mean physical sex, I mean like they have access to watching it at any time, any place that they
Yeah,
want.
but magazines existed
Porn.
back in the
Yeah,
day
I know, but it
too.
was different. Like you didn't have access to it anywhere, anytime, any place. Now you have a little mini.
Yeah, at work, little cheeky smoko.
Bro, like they were hiding them under their beds. They had little secret, and then you know, in the like, in the in the middle of the night, get it out and have a look, and like they're just images. Now you have live videos in front with whatever taste you want.
Yeah.
You know, like if you completely have free access. And like I was talking to someone else that you know, and he was saying because he was always watching, you know, porn, he wouldn't even give me, he wouldn't even see his own.
I'm
and
sending
this
this clip to you, bro.
no, please don't. But I'm only using this as an example, so don't be.
You know who you are.
Don't be dog. But like he wouldn't even see his real life girlfriends. So like, do you know what I mean? So like, I think the laziness comes because like at the moment there's an epidemic of single guys out there. Do you know what I mean? Like there's an epidemic of it. There's more single guys now than there ever has been before. So number one, they're fearful of approaching women. Number two, they're lazy. Number three, they have access to porn and social media where some of the girls, the things that they post pretty much look like what you used to see in the old porno like
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, so it's just like we've been inundated with overt sexuality constantly through social media,
Yeah, for
and then we
sure.
have more access to things than we ever have before that we never used to have access to.
Yeah, I'm still gonna go back to that lazy thing because there is porn and because you can get whatever you need to get from watching that video, exactly whatever you want. It's almost easier to just watch porn, jerk off, than it is to talk to a girl.
Yeah, I know, but it's not healthy.
It's not. But humans are innately lazy and will always go through the path of least resistance. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. Enjoy.
Thank you guys.